Okay, so this is office hours on, what is it, 27th of August or something like that. I've written a procedure for reading graduated scales. It's a long procedure, but I think once you do this the first time, you don't need to have it all written out. But there's a lot of words up here, so let's go through it. Here's an example of a graduated scale. Now, what do I mean by graduated scale? What does that mean, graduated? Does that mean it graduated from high school and went to college? No. Graduated means it's like stepwise. We call these little mark graduations. So it goes step by step along through here. We also call these tick marks. Okay? So these are the kinds of things that you'll see on the triple beam balance. It's also the kind of markings that you'll see on the graduated cylinder. So when you're reading this, there's a procedure that I want you to follow. And let's just say that we're trying to read that measurement right there. What would that be? So step by step, what we're going to do first is determine the value of the minor ticks. Here's the minor ticks, the little ones. And then these are called major ones. These are the numbered tick marks. So you have a numbered major tick mark here and a numbered major tick mark here. These are the minor tick marks. We need to figure out what the little ones are equal to. So determine the value of the minor tick marks by subtracting the higher numbered tick mark. Here's the higher numbered tick mark, it's 20. Subtract that from the lower numbered tick mark. That's 10. And so 20 minus 10 is 10. And, we're not done yet, dividing by the number of divisions. So how many divisions are between these two? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 divided by 5 is equal to, no calculator required, 2. What is 2? Remember, we're determining the value of the minor tick marks. Second step, check your answer that you got by counting the graduations from the lower number tick mark to the upper number tick mark. So I've taken students up here and I've grabbed their hand and I say, let's see if this works. Start here at 10 and go up by 2. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That works out, right? So what you've done is you've checked your answer. We've done 2 of these steps. Number 3, determine the tick marks on either side of the measurement. Here's the measurement. Here's a tick mark on one side. Here's a tick mark on the other side. I'm going to get a different colored pen. The tick mark on this side is 12. The tick mark on this side is 14, right? 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, right? So the measurement is somewhere in between there. Write the value of the measurement as being halfway between the 2 tick marks. I know I've told you to kind of guess how far it is between. For this procedure, just say it's halfway in between. So the question is, what is halfway in between 12 and 14? If you think about it on a number line, this being 12, that being 14, halfway in between would be 13. 13. So halfway in between 12 and 14 is equal to 13. So that is the value of the measurement. And then you write the precision of the instrument as 1/2 of the value of the minor tick. So when we write precision, we say 13 plus or minus 1/2 the value of the minor tick. So 1/2 of 2, 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So it's 13 plus or minus 1. This makes total sense when you think about it like 13 plus 1 being equal to 14, 13 minus 1 being equal to 12. The measurement lies between 12 and 14. That's exactly what you're saying when you say 13 plus or minus 1. The measurement is between 12 and 14. So this is my step-by-step procedure for making measurements on graduated scales.